Hey guys, welcome back. So I've been playing with format and I think I'm going to continue to for a little bit, but as of right now, as of today, what I'm going to do is a video for Cancer because it is your season. Happy season, happy birthday. And what we're going to do, Cancer, is take a look at the Celtic cross. Okay, so the situation that's crossing your path, what's below, behind, above, and right in front of you. And then I'm going to link below a PayPal link, and if you'd like to purchase the extended, you can. So all of the information is going to be in the description box below. But you know, just over 6-7 years that I've been doing this, and I don't know, probably much longer that I've been listening to general readings on YouTube, sometimes the message is really for you. And if it's hitting, I want to give you an opportunity to look into it a little bit deeper. Okay? And if you're interested in a personal, of course, the information will be below as well. But those rates are a little more expensive, and if you just like a little snippet of the general, if it's really hitting, then we'll look at the extended. So what's going to be the extended is your fears, what's external to you, your hopes and wishes for the situation at hand, and the most likely outcome. We will also pull oracle cards in addition to that. Okay, so I'm hoping to release this on the Cancer new moon just in time for you. Let's see. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, by the way. So anybody who would come across this video who needs the message. Hi. 7 of Swords, okay. And what I'm also going to do that's different is pull for every position before I talk about it. 2 of Swords in the reverse though, which is crossing your path. What's rooting Cancer? Okay, Ace of Cups. What's behind you is the Page of Swords in the reverse and the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. Cancer, heavy. Okay, Tower and 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. You are really sorting through some shit this new moon. And what's right in front of Cancer? The immediate future for Cancer. Okay. Hermit in reverse. All right, guys, let's talk about this. So, Cancer, you are showing up as the 7 of Swords. Now, what I'm getting from this is part intuitive, part classical, okay? So there are situations that you're striving for in your life, maybe a situation that's unhealthy that you're trying to get out of, that you need to get out of, and that isn't safe to be completely honest about, okay? For others of you, that's the illusion, okay? That it isn't safe to be honest or blunt or straightforward. You see all this blue? There's a blockage in the throat chakra, okay? It's possible to open that up on this new moon in Cancer, 100%, okay? You guys are gonna wanna get under the moonlight. Get your crystals out, whatever you use, something to smoke cleanse, maybe have a fire. All right, but sit under that moon and specifically focus on your throat so that you can say what you need to say. And for the people who are trying to get out of a situation that it's not safe to be completely honest about, it's interesting. I feel like guys, there's something that you're missing. There's something that you're leaving behind that is actually quite stable. Because what I'm being drawn toward right now are the 2 swords that are still sticking up. And they're giving me like very like foundational energy. I think that it's possible that if you had a conversation with whoever this person is, there would be a truth revealed that you're not quite seeing right now. And so rather than just like slipping away under the surface, if you were to open up that throat, some proper healing would take place. Okay. And guys, don't make that about you if it's not about you. If you're in an unhealthy, toxic, dangerous situation, and this Seven of Swords is talking about sneaking away because you might get your ass beat if you said something, like, you understand what I'm saying? That's not what I'm cautioning you away from. I mean, get away from that situation. You don't need to speak your truth. You can just exit. Okay? Just to be completely clear. Right on. And there is a decision that you need to make that you're not making. You don't feel prepared to make it. I think that on the flip side of the new moon, you're going to feel more prepared to make it. Okay. But you need that meditation. You need that intuitive guidance from the moon. You need it to ebb and flow and pull your energy to make the decision. Okay. Even really sitting under, guys, they're calling for a meditation for you. Okay. So like sitting under that moonlight, you know, and if you can't do it in the night, if that's not conducive for you, you can do it in the daytime as well. Okay, the moon still feels your energy. But really closing your eyes, maybe even tying a blindfold over your eyes, okay, so that you really get out of the environment that you're in currently and into the ether, into the third eye is what they'd like for you to tap into, okay? Because right now you're looking at things very practically, when spirit could assist you. Okay, there's a time and a place for the practical, but right now spirit wants to assist you. And the reason why we're going to go what's coming from the crown right now is because you are in a tower moment. Okay. And part of this really big shift and transition for you is lack mindset. Okay. You're coming out of a space where you feel like you need to work hard to get what you want. Newsflash, you don't. You're coming out of a place where you feel like not deserve it. You're coming out of a place where you feel like your time is never going to come around, that you're going to constantly be in this cycle and that you never have enough and you only have enough when you need it. No. Okay, it's changing. And it's interesting that the Ace of Cups is in the reverse in your foundation, because what's blocking you in your root space, what's blocking you from even below your root space, okay, like past life stuff, obviously the theme is playing out in this life as well, but not allowing a fresh new beginning, not allowing the wave to wash over you. Okay, you are the wave, Cancer. You're the wave, babe. Okay, so it's time to accept that lesson. It's time to believe, and like really believe it, that something else is possible for you. And that it's time to believe that your external reality, what you're seeing in front of you, is reflecting what really is deep within. And it's possible to clear that out. Okay, you're not stuck in the scenario. You never were. Part of the motivation for some of you to move forward with your life comes from past relationships that failed. You want to show them how well you're doing now. Okay? And hey, fine. No judgment. If that floats your boat, fantastic. If that's what gets you to the other side, great. But it shouldn't, I hate using that word. I got to be careful with that. It's possible that there are other motivating factors that you could tap into that would take you to a truer place. For example, rather than focusing externally on the people who left you, who it didn't go well with, who you want to glow up for and make them feel a little shitty for leaving you, it's possible to turn the focus inward. And that's immediately in the future what you're trying to prevent. Tower's here. Okay, it's happening. That's why I really want y'all to make the most of the new moon in Cancer, because the opportunity is right here. Is this the only opportunity y'all will ever get? No, but you're going through a tower moment either way, so you might as well jump from the burning building so that you don't have to do this again in the next lifetime, is what I feel like that's telling. This is a cycle you can break right now. So find the motivation within with this Cancer new moon. Shine the light from within that will guide you, and start using goals that are based on who you want to be tomorrow, who you want to be today. What are the things that need a rewrite? You know what I mean? And like, we all have that. We all go through it. But I think that you're going to find that when you step into that hermit space upright of that knowingness within, a little bit of you time, and disconnect from the external reality. Again, once again, we want you to blindfold yourself and go to the third eye. I think that you'll find that you won't need to repeat this pattern, right? Honestly, I feel like, guys, when we talk about the minor and major arcana, this is the minor arcana, the suit cards, and they're things that we encounter on our day-to-day. The major arcana are the larger archetypes, the lessons in our life that are, they're sort of veiling the whole experience. It's the deeper meaning. It's what it's really about. And if you're really experiencing life, you're going to go through that whole tarot deck time and time again. Just cycle through. This is like Scorpio energy, right? Just like a lot of death and rebirth. We all have Scorpio in our chart. Everyone has that in some area of our life. We have all the signs in our chart, right? So, 12 signs. And if one of those signs makes you uncomfortable, I would go ahead and take a look at where it's falling in your chart and maybe what you're not paying attention to. For some of you, I'm feeling you have a Libra rising thing going on with Scorpio in your 12th house. The void, the thing that you don't want to touch and that you cannot see. This is Pisces energy, but it's that specific message is for the people with Libra rising. Okay. So guys, we have Virgo, we have Scorpio here. Those are the two major arcana signs that I see. And I could go through the other ones, but we're just going to focus on that today. We're going to look into the things that I talked about in the beginning and the extended, okay, your fears, what's external to you, your hopes and wishes, and the most likely outcome. We will also look into that Virgo energy if you're dealing with a Virgo, that Scorpio energy if you're dealing with a Scorpio. That could also be your moon rising or Venus. Okay, so check that PayPal link below.